Hello everyone, I hope your day is off to a great start so far. Today we're going to learn about a new concept. I'm going to need your attention on me and listen as I explain this new concept. We have not talked about it yet. Your task right now is to sit quietly in your seat and listen. At times I will call on individual students to answer a question, raise a question to the entire class, and wait for someone to raise their hand before calling on them, or the class will answer together. When the class is to answer together, I will point to the entire class. Dylan, when is the entire class going to respond?
When you point at the class.
Thank you, Dylan. You are sitting quietly and following along. All right, everyone, let's get started. Remember, you're earning points on your daily tracker for Fun Friday. Everyone should be silently sitting in their seat and listening. If I point to the entire class, then
We answer the question.
great following along. We're off to a great start. Has anyone ever heard of the word blend before? Yes, Dylan, I see your hand raised. Have you ever heard of the word blend before?
When you mix something.
That is a great answer, and I can totally see why you said that for the word blend. Blend is when you mix something together. Many people will blend different spices or ingredients together when they are cooking. Let me clarify. Has anyone ever heard of the word blend in reading class? Not a problem. Today we're going to be learning what a blend is, what it looks like and sounds like. Now I would like you to take out your reading notebooks from your desk, find the next clean page, and put the date on the top line of the paper. I'm going to show you on the Promethean board what your notebook page should look like. After you have the date, on the next line you're going to write the word blend. And you're going to use your highlighter from your pouch to highlight the word. What word are you going to write on the line?
Blend.
Fabulous job, awesome listening. Next, you're going to copy what I write next to the word. As you are copying what is written on the board, I'm going to walk around, and if you have a question, just raise your hand. Blend. 2 or 3 consonants that are together, and you can hear each sound when you say the word. Okay, class, I see everyone has copied what I put on the board into their notebook. So looking at the definition, I use the word consonants. What are consonants? Yes, Dylan.
Letters that aren't vowels.
Perfect, Dylan. Can you give me an example of consonants? 2 examples.
B and D.
Great. Those are two perfect examples of consonants. Now, class, I'm going to say the letters, and after each letter, I want everyone to say yes, that it is a consonant, or no, that it's not a consonant. Okay? Here we go. Z.
Yes.
R.
Yes.
E.
No.
F.
Yes.
I.
No.
3 more. How about G?
Yes.
J.
No. But yes.
And finally, how about U?
No.
Great job, everyone. Everyone responded together, and your responses were correct. Consonants are letters that are not vowels. Repeat with me. Consonants are letters that are not vowels. Great. Your turn. I want the class to say it together.
Consonants are letters that are not vowels.
I love how everyone is listening and participating. Vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Repeat with me. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Keep it up. Now I want the class to say it together.
Vowels are A, E, I, O, U.
I love it. The first set of blends that we're going to look at are the L blends. What is a consonant that can go in front of L? That would be the beginning of a word, and you can still hear both individual consonants.
S.
Dylan, that is a great consonant. Can you think of a word that has that blend of SL?
Slide.
I'm going to write that word on the board. If we were to sound this word out as if we didn't know what it said, do we hear both sounds?
Yes.
We do. Yes. S and L when we are sounding it out. That is a great example of an L blend. Now you guys are going to work with your group to see if you can identify any more L blends. There are 6 altogether, including SL. Think of words that you see that have an L blend at the beginning of a word. Think of a word that has a specific blend at the beginning of the word. I'm going to put the timer on for 3 minutes. I expect that everyone is engaged in group expectations. If you look at the wall, there is a group expectations chart that we have gone over plenty of times. Identify one person to write down the blends you identify as a group. That person can write the blends down in their notebook. All right, here we go. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Timer is set. Go. Yes, SL and here. Oh, that's another good one. Great. So, SL.
Thank you, miss.
All right, if you are writing, finish what you're writing. When you are all done, please put down your pencils. The timer has gone off. All right, class, here is a worksheet that we're going to fill out. One person from every group is going to come up and put down 2 of their blends that they thought of. Dylan, since you identified SL as a correct blend, that is going to count for one of the blends that you have to fill in. So your group will write SL and one other blend that you came up with. All right, let's start with Abby's group. Abby, can you come up to the board and write down two blend words that you came up with? Class, let's look at the first blend Abby wrote. Bull, B-L. It's a great choice. When we sound out the word, do we hear the sounds for bull, for blend?
Yes.
You are right. Let's sound out the word together.
Bull,
Bull,
and
d. Great job. Now let's look at the second blend Abby wrote. GL. And the word is gland. It's a great word choice. When we sound out the word, do we hear the sounds for g-ul?
Yes.
You are right. Let's sound out the word together. G-ul and d. Great job. Andrew, can you come up and write down what your group came up with? Class, let's look at the first word that has a blend at the beginning. And Andrew wrote clap. Clap is a great word choice. When we sound out the word, do we hear the sounds for k and ul?
Yes.
You're right. Let's sound out the word together. K,
K,
ul, a.
P.
Great job. Now let's look at the second blend. Andrew wrote FL, flap. Great word choice again. When we sound out the word, do we hear the sound for F and L?
Yes.
You're right. Let's sound out the word together.
L,
A.
P.
All right. Dylan, your group is the last group. Can you come up and write down your word you came up with that has an L blend? You already have slide. What is your last one? So Dylan identified SL as one blend previously. His group also identified PL, as in plum, as the last blend we need to fill in. Class, when we sound out the word, do we hear the sounds for P and L?
Yes.
You're right. Let's sound out the word together. P,
P,
O, Great job, everyone. I am so excited that everyone worked together in groups and identified L blends. Remember, blends are 2 or 3 consonants that are together, and you can hear each sound when you say the word. Let's practice again. Blends are 2 or 3 consonants that are together when you hear each sound when you say the word. Great job, class. Now you say it without me. Blends are 2 or 3 consonants that are together, and you can hear each sound when you say the word. Great job in today's class. I love how everyone participated by answering together and working in their groups. The class was able to follow along silently and gave me full attention. Everyone has earned points for their tracker for Fun Friday. Tomorrow we will look at another set of blends.